Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Yeah Gaming. It feels good to be back. It's a pretty good Monday morning. Pretty nice outside. I'm just chilling here drinking a day-old glass of root beer that's been sitting out on the counter for like 12 hours. Cheers, guys. That's yummy. So yeah, today we're gonna have a discussion about content farms, my favorite topic in the entire world. Specifically, a content farm YouTuber that I made a whole 40-minute video about last year. Our good friend, Buggy Huggy. But first, before we get into that, you already know in this channel, we have some detour stuff to talk about. So here's your Legend of the Brofist video update for today. I am currently on page 35. Holy shit. This will officially be my longest video ever, as 35 pages exceeds any other script I have ever written in my entire life. And I'm not even halfway done yet. Or maybe I'm a little over halfway done yet. I'm not exactly sure. But I'm not done yet. I still have about, 18 more levels to talk about, which is a lot, it sounds like, but they're going quick. They're going by quicker in the script now. So hopefully the video will be done in like 2 days script-wise. And then we can finally, start producing the actual video and get it out to you guys. So, sorry this is taking a while, but this video is gonna be like 2 hours long, so apologies, but just hold in there. You'll get a beefy, fat main channel video really soon. And one more thing, yo, hit subscribe. We are less than 1,000 subscribers away from the time I'm recording this to hitting 40,000 subscribers on this channel, which is huge. Everybody, go down there. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. If you think you're subscribed, hit subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, we're trying to get to 100K at some point this year. Thank you all so much. Let's talk about Buggy Huggy. So if you're wondering why I want to bring up Buggy Huggy in the year 2024, it's because I think content farms are dying. Or at least this brand of content farms, right? This breed of content farms, they're kind of on the way out. At least right now, right? Ever since Ban started to dwindle in popularity, there hasn't been really anything to come and take its place. And I know the comments are probably gonna go, oh, it's gonna be Muzzy. It's not gonna be Muzzy. It's not. It's just not. No fucking shot that shit gets popular. I'm gonna make sure that shit doesn't get popular. I still have to make a video on it, on this channel, not the main channel, but I'm gonna make sure that shit does not get popular. But yeah, because nothing has come to take Ban's place as like the new thing to milk for children, specifically that is like mascot horror related, this Buggy Huggy channel has kind of just been on a downward spiral ever since like 4 months ago. Let me take you back to the early days of Buggy Huggy, right? In the early days of Buggy Huggy, this channel would unironically get 1 million views a video or close to it every single time. It was incredible to watch. Incredible to see these videos that were like 3 minutes long that reused like a chunk of the previous video, and every single one got over 1 million views. Like the amount of money this person was making like a couple months ago was probably insane. Like probably insane. The big thing, the big money maker for these channels is the compilation videos. There are videos with entire chapters, quote unquote, worth of content with like 8 million views. Like it is insane how much money this channel was making and how many views this channel was bringing in for the longest period of time. But because Buggy Huggy has refused to adapt to anything, no digital circus, no skibbity toilet, we'll get to that. Because they've refused to adapt to anything, they've been put in a very awkward situation where now, instead of getting 1 million views per video, they're still getting like okay views, right? But it's more like 200,000 here, 300,000 here, you know, around that range. And the compilation videos still get quite a few million views from time to time, but the main content on this channel has really fallen off in terms of how many views it gets and how many kids care about watching this stuff. It's pretty clear that now kids are moving on to other things and Buggy Huggy has refused to move on. Which is fair in some regards, right? You know what you know and you gotta stick to it, but there's a point where you have to be, okay, this is a sinking ship. If I'm getting 200,000 views now, am I gonna be getting 50,000 views in 5 months if I keep doing this? Like, what's the deal here? Like, is this sustainable? And I don't know if it's sustainable for this content farm. It's dying. Here's the thing though, I did say put a pin in that when I said skibbity toilet. It's because they did try to make a Skibidi Toilet video, and it didn't do that well. It only got 150,000 views, which is like significantly less than I usually do. And they tried to do some Poppy Playtime stuff, which also did about the same as their current Ban stuff. So clearly, Buggy Huggy here is trying to branch out to other things. How successful that will be, I don't know. I really think this guy needs the next big mascot horror or big YouTube trend to latch onto, because he's way too late to Skibidi Toilet. If he got on Skibidi Toilet earlier, you already know this guy would be making like only Skibidi Toilet videos, and they'd have like millions in views each, like millions of views. He's just way too late to that party. And then Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 isn't even out yet, so all the little YouTube kiddies aren't like mass YouTube searching it because it's not out. The only people that are like actively paying attention to it are like diehard fans and like adults that have to make YouTube videos about Poppy Playtime. Which isn't me, thankfully. Now, I need to talk about this. I have beef with Buggy Huggy. Because if you remember back in my video on them, at the very end when I made Handy Dan, I said, here's my requests. I want bootleg plushes of Handy Dan, which happened, and I want Buggy Huggy to put Handy Dan somewhere in their series as like a main character, like on a thumbnail, like, you know, big flashy Handy Dan. And they didn't do it. And the motherfuckers 2 months ago created a character called Handy Mandy. This is war now. You understand that, right? This is war. You could have just used Handy Dan. He's right there. He would have gotten you more clicks. You would have gotten more views with Handy Dan. So TLDR, Buggy Huggy is forever my enemy, my op because of this. All right? You had your opportunity and you spat in my face. You spat all over it. For the sake of this video, I decided to check out at least one of their new videos. So I checked out one with more views. From 13 days ago, 600,000 views, Garten of Ban 7 first full trailer. If you don't know the whole gist of this channel yet, they will say that the videos they make are gameplay clips from the next Ban game, which would be Garten of Ban 7, since we just had 6. So all this stuff is like this fake alternate universe where this is the Ban 7 we're going to get in like 4 months, but it's obviously it's not actually. And all it took was like 2 seconds of watching this video to realize that Buggy Huggy has fallen down a hole even deeper than I can think, because they've started using AI voices for Ban and Banbalina, and I'm sure they're using AI voices for other stuff too, but it's just really sad. I don't know, it's just really sad to see them fall down this pit specifically with AI voice recreation and stuff like that. It's always just really lame.
Hello citizens, Banbalina and I came here to happily tell you wonderful news. The reopening of the kindergarten. The new president has took care of everything that was broken or under construction. It is safe here, and the best specialists have returned to work.
And I think part of the charm of Buggy Huggy was that at the same time that it was like kind of like scummy and a little bit evil, it was also innocent. Like there wasn't really anything wrong with it other than like, I don't know, tricking children into watching it, which is like, it's harmless content. It's not like Elsagate shit, right? It's fine. But now it's just like, okay, if you're gonna use AI voices, that's just like, come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know. It's a little scummy. Do I think that Buggy Huggy is going to be dead forever and never recover from this? Absolutely not. There will be something that comes out either this year or next year or sometime in the near future that will take over Garten of Ban's place, and all these content farm channels will just flock to it, including Buggy Huggy. It's pretty clear that Buggy Huggy likes to focus specifically on video game related stuff, which is why they didn't do Digital Circus, and they took so long to even try Skibidi Toilet, and by the time they tried it, it was too late. So I think it'll just take the next big video game, like mascot horror trend, for them to finally jump ship. And that might be Poppy Chapter 3. They did start off doing Poppy Playtime stuff after all, so I think there's a very high chance Poppy Chapter 3 is what will save their channel, but we'll just have to wait and see about that. Little short run there for you today. Had to just talk about some content farm stuff. Buggy Huggy, you know the drill. I'm gonna dip out of here. I gotta keep working on the main channel video. More updates on that tomorrow, probably. So yeah, I've been gaming, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Oh, and in case anybody cared about the gameplay from yesterday's video, I did end up getting the shiny Togedemaru.